Unbreak Marketing, experience number 18. My name is Jonathan Ames. I'm your host. Today, what are we talking about? What's broken? Lead generation. Lead generation is probably the number one thing that most B2B marketers, and for that matter, go-to-market teams worry about. So how can you know if this is broken in your marketing engine? First of all, you'll see low conversion rates of page views to leads generated. It could be low conversion rates of leads to opportunities. Your sales team probably reports that leads are low quality or not interested. So you have a low conversion rate of opportunities to sale. What are the costs to your team? First of all, your sales team is going to be frustrated. Your marketing team is likewise also going to be frustrated. You will have higher costs per customer acquisition and slow growth. Why is this worth solving? For most B2B marketers, lead generation is considered their top priority. It is very costly to acquire a lead. Having low conversion rates means that much of the cost becomes waste when leads don't convert. When this is fixed, it boosts revenue and growth without needing further spending. It's a double win, a win-win situation. And how can it be solved? First, you have to set a goal that you're going to improve conversion rates. In other words, it has to be a priority for your team. Next, you have to commit to A/B testing as a team and let the go-to-market team members know what you are testing and when. Really important that this not be simply a marketing project. If you bring the whole go-to-market team in on this, this can be something that will, one, be able to possibly address problems at all stages of the funnel, and two, that will allow you to work as a team. In other words, leads coming through the funnel and exposed to a particular A/B test, the team farther down the funnel, such as sales or customer success, will know how to move them forward. The next thing you have to commit to is to document the process from lead to sale. So a lot of organizations simply have not done this. They don't have it anywhere documented what the sales process is. What does someone do going from start to finish? Really important to look at all of those steps because lead generation really is a process. And if B2B, it's even a longer process than normal. So you need to know what all the parts are so you can see, one, what the top priorities are, and two, so you can fix them one by one and not miss ones that could be causing a lot of problems because you don't have visibility into it. What you're going to do is once that process is documented, you're going to start where there is the largest drop off in conversion rates. Where's the biggest drop? Find that and start there. So here's an example of what this process might look like in a very simplified manner. So your audience, do you have the right audience? Your channel viewers, are you on the right channel? The offer viewers, often your landing pages, or if your channel is a trade show, those could be the people who come by your booth. The leads, so these are the people who show some sort of interest. And then the opportunities, those actually cover BANT and sales said, yeah, we're moving forward with these. And those who then convert to customers. There can be problems in multiple locations or only a few, but it's important that you know the whole funnel. Next, you have to test one area at a time to understand what is improving results. If you start making changes willy-nilly to different parts of the funnel all at once, you could make improvements, but much more likely you could have nothing happen or it get worse and you're not sure what caused it. If you cause worse results, you absolutely want to know what it is and quickly be able to fix it. If you have multiple things you've changed at once, you have to turn them all off and then try them again one at a time. So one thing at a time. Next, you have to really be open to test everything. I'm going to tell you that a lot of times in my experience with these marketing funnels, the problem has not necessarily been the messaging or the landing page or the emails or things like that. It's been something more structural to the product. If you are not open to having everything be tested, you could be missing the very thing that's going to make the biggest impact in your breakthrough. So that really, once again, requires the entire go-to-market team to be on the same page with this. And finally, you need to record what works and what does not and share this across the team so that even when it doesn't look like you're making progress, you're knowing what doesn't work so you don't do it again or so another part of the go-to-market team doesn't try that. It really is important to record those things. And even incremental improvements, which is the most likely thing you'll get first, will be able to send encouragement to other parts of the go-to-market team as they pick up on, hey, that worked great in marketing. Now we're going to use that in sales. Or we're going to remember to mention this in customer success. Now you know what the problem is with lead generation. You know the costs and you know how to start fixing it.